There are three things that will happen to your child in college. The first, you're really going to enjoy. Your child will have happy, amazing experiences. See this multicultural post-college photo? One of these students is your child. And yes, the picture's posed, but the truth is, your child's going to meet people from all different cultures, with all different backgrounds, people who have all these different stories. Your child's going to build relationships that are going to last a lifetime and make memories that are going to last forever. That's the power of this college experience. Number two, your child will have some uncomfortable experiences. And this is the brutally honest part. I mean, transitions are uncomfortable. It's normal. No one ever tells you this. No one ever tells your son or daughter this, but I'm the one who can share this. And what's really awesome is I'm going to give you and your child these resources so the uncomfortable, it's not going to last that long. See, the students who don't know it's coming, the students who don't have these resources, these are the students who struggle because I meet them all over the country. But when you know what's coming and you know how to get through it, the uncomfortable, it's not that big of a problem. That's what we're going to do here. That's how I'm going to help you and your child. Number three, your son or daughter will learn more outside the classroom than inside the classroom. I was at the University of Virginia, and I was walking around campus, and I saw these people slacklining. That's what you call it. You tie a line to two different trees, and you walk along it. Some of these students were like on 1 foot bouncing around. Some were on 2 feet. Some were great. Some weren't so great. And the more I watched, the more I realized this is just a metaphor for the college experience. See, some of your kids, they're going to struggle, they're going to fall, they're going to slip, but that's totally normal when you're going through a new experience. But if you're supported, if you know the process, if you're focused, if you're directed, you can get wherever you want to go. And that's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to help you so you can support your child, and I'm going to be there right on the other side, helping your son or daughter to get wherever he or she wants to go. Now, life in college, it's 90% amazing. That is a lot of amazing. It's mostly amazing. But it's also 10% a bunch of BS. This is true of life. If you live 100 years and 10 are BS, that's not so bad. The problem is a lot of the BS is front-loaded. But the secret, you never let the 10% BS consume 100% of your time. Now, when you're in the midst of transition, when you're dealing with uncomfortable changes, the 10% BS tends to be all-consuming. But when you know it's coming and you're equipped to navigate change, it doesn't have to be so big. So how do you do this? And how am I going to help your child to do this? Well, the way you avoid getting caught in the BS is you start by renaming the first year in college the getting comfortable year. See, when you rename the first year the getting comfortable year, it's like releasing a valve. Psst, that was me simulating a valve. You allow yourself to make mistakes, to be uncomfortable. And for a lot of your perfectionist kids, and for those of you who have really been working hard to drive your kids to get them into the best schools, this idea of being imperfect, this idea of being uncomfortable, they don't know this concept. But if you can allow them to have the room to get comfortable with the uncomfortable, by renaming this year the getting comfortable year, you're sending a message that, you know what, I know that it can be a little challenging at times, and that's okay. This is the getting comfortable year for you and for your child. The problem, your child doesn't learn about this in the classroom. Nobody teaches them about uncomfortable. High school is all about protecting your child from discomfort. And the college brochures, they're not selling an experience of uncomfortable. You don't see students crying in these brochures or struggling. It's all happy, excited, balanced students. No one teaches us how to get comfortable during transition. And this is the problem. I meet all these students all over the country, and they don't know what's coming. So they pretend they're okay. Or maybe they'll cover it up using drugs or alcohol or something else that we don't want them to use. They don't know how to face these feelings because they think they're the only ones experiencing them. But this is where we can work together. This is where I'm going to help them. This is where you can help support them so that they can get comfortable with the uncomfortable and handle whatever comes their way. See, here's the good news. I'm going to help you and your child to get comfortable. This way, when the uncomfortable pops up, your son or daughter won't hate, hide, blame, run, give up, get wasted, lose sleep, oversleep, sleep with a stranger, throw up, go home, or do something stupid. Instead, you and your child can say, welcome. Uncomfortable. I heard you might show up, but you know what? We know how to get comfortable with the uncomfortable.